Hey guys, a package from Barnes & Noble arrived today. Of course I know what it is. There's only so many things that can be this large. This is kind of my treat to myself in honor of the Batman versus, or V, as some people are saying, Superman movie that just watched. And it just is just something that I saw when I was out of town at a Barnes & Noble. They didn't have any in stock there. I've called around in the local area. They don't have any of these in stock locally. Amazon wanted like $20 more than I paid for it, and I saw eBay wanted more for it. So I wanted to pick it up now before it goes up in price, or is hard to find. Well, it's already a little hard to find. So I just took the ship to label off a little bit, and I have not seen this. Fairly certain the size of this box is pretty big. It is Batman related. It is packed nicely as it should be. Look at that. Look at the air pillows they put in here, too. And then they got this whole side filled with air pillows, as they should. It's my receipt, which I probably aren't going to need, but they taped it. And then, well, they really did a nice job here, because now they put this in like a wrapping here. You can kind of see through it a little bit, but and I think it's important because the case itself on this might be something that I want to save. I don't know. I'm torn whether or not to display it one way or another. So this is a Batman statue. Oh, it's beautiful. It comes from the 52. This is based on the 52. In the comics, they have the new 52. They call it. But I think it looks really nice. I'm not sure how well you can see that in the plastic because they've got plastic on either side. But what a nice case they have with it. Justice League, it says on the back. Batman thing there. And you've got the hello. And then you've got this here. So really nice. I may take it out of this package. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that or not, but we will certainly consider that. But it's really nice. This is from Kotobukiya. I'm probably butchering that up. It's from the, this is a 1/10 scale pre-painted figure of Batman. It's got some glossiness to it, but has the yellow utility belt and is a very good looking Batman. Don't know what you can see. The cape is on the back. It's going to be difficult to see the cape through this. I'm thinking of taking it out of this because I don't care for the plastic over it. It's also, it comes with a beautiful stand. They have magnetic feet, and then it's a metal stand. So I don't know if you can see Justice League. I'm going to cut away, probably open this carefully so I can save this if I want it. It is a nice plexiglass, wherever it is, case. Maybe when I take all the pre-plastic stuff off, it'll look better in here. I don't know. But I'll show you what it looks like out of the case, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do with it. So I'll be back in a moment or two. Okay, it's the morning of my hangout that I'm going to be doing with Trey Passer, Jerry G Reviews, or Gary G Reviews, I guess is pronounced, Felagar, Sam, and I think it's Jez Hampton. I looked it up. I don't know Jez, but he's made a video. He's got a handful of subscribers, and but he's been on some hangouts, I guess. So look forward to hearing his thoughts on Batman versus or v Superman. But I'm going to continue with the unboxing that I did the other day, or started to do the other day. And I did, in fact, take the Batman out of the case. You know, the plastic they had wrapped around him and stuff, just, you know, I may eventually put him back into this. I'm going to certainly hold on to this. It is a beautiful box. Batman on the back and Justice League here. And then the bat symbol here. And it does display well from at least a couple angles. Not so much this angle or this angle. But does display well from here and certainly from the front. So it could be something you put on a shelf, but I'm thinking not too much can go on top of it. I could be wrong about that. It seems pretty sturdy. Might be able to put a couple DVDs on the top or something and display maybe up on this top shelf where I have my superhero stuff. Certainly possible. Don't know yet. But I could certainly look into that. We'll see 2 shelves now for my superhero stuff, especially if I had these. And I'd be worried that you wouldn't be able to see these as well if I put them up there. But anyway, do like this. Probably going to save it, just not sure to what end. The reason I say probably is because this thing looks so freaking sweet out of it that it's hard to imagine putting it back in. That's my dilemma, if you will. So let me start with the base. The base has got Justice League in silver embossed letters. It is magnetic, the case itself, or the base itself. And then the figure, which would go on top of the base, looks like this. And you can see out of the case the detail that's on this, where you wouldn't be able to see this level of detail here while it was in the case. Utility belt painted all the way around. You really can't see that, but I can. I can look into the back here on this side especially. I don't know if you can see that or not, but all the way around, probably can't. It is a statue. It is PVC, not metal. But this is going to be lighter than metal, but heavier than plastic would be. So your typical figurines that move, it'll be heavier than those. See, it's got some amount of weight to it. Helped by the cape, I'm sure. Look at that cape. It's really nice looking from behind. Look at that. And that's part of my dilemma with the with putting it in, leaving it in the plastic. You don't really get to see the detail of this, and you don't get to see it from all angles as you would by putting it on this. The nice thing about this is, the feet have magnets in the bottom. So by putting it on this base, you can actually put it in any direction. You can face it any way you want, turn it any way you want. So the base, you can face it sideways. You can face it to the back if you want, any way you want. It doesn't have the. It's not relegated to those pegs. A lot of times with these kind of figures, they'll have a hole in the bottom of the feet, and there'll be pegs on the stand. You have to put them over the pegs to keep them in place. I like the magnet idea. It's not quite as sturdy. I mean, this thing will slide off it if I put it at an angle, and it doesn't. It's not so strong that it can hold the thing up by itself. It just sticks there so it doesn't fall over easily. Is the idea. And he will be matched up. I like these Kotobukiya. Hold on. Kotobukiya. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of folks are familiar with that particular company or artist. Kotobukiya. I am not as familiar, so you'll have to excuse my stammering there for a minute. But look at the detail on this. This is the armored version, obviously. You got some armor plating going on here, as you can tell here on the sides. Tell here with the shoulders. I think it models. I'm not reading comics these days, but I think it's modeled on the 52. The on the box itself it says 52. I believe it says 52. No, I guess I read that online. It does not say 52 anywhere on the box, but I did read that online, that it was modeled after the 52 version of Batman, which is the newest. Sorry about that. Which is the newest. But yeah, really nice looking, huh? Nice profile on him. Looks good from all angles. I will be collecting others in the series. And these go for a variety of prices. I got it at Barnes & Noble for $44, which this is a 1/10 scale. It's about roughly 8 inches tall. Yeah, about 8 inches tall. So it's, it's nice. Yeah, I really like it. I like the fact that it has the Justice League on it, and all of them will. And you can take these bases and kind of put them together in various shapes once I get more of them. And you can kind of put, one foot on one and one on the other, depending on how you want to display these folks, so as to form a team-like, situation. Or you can break them off and put 2 with one and 2 with another, and so on and so forth. So I have ordered another one, and another one is on its way from Amazon. So this was $44, but I've seen it. This was $60 something through Amazon. I think this one is a little more expensive because of the cape, a little bit more material. But I've seen them for $39. I've seen them for $36. and I've seen them for more. Wonder Woman seems to be expensive. I don't know why. Green Arrow, I'm not sure he's part of the Justice League, but anyway, he's I haven't read Justice League in a while, but he's expensive. I don't see Martian Manhunter. I thought he was part of the Justice League. What I've seen so far is Superman, Batman, Flash, it looks pretty cool. Green Lantern looks pretty cool. Wonder Woman, and Cyborg, of the Superman. So he would be the black character who was just part metal and part, yeah. Which kind of mirrors, I think, an Aquaman, sorry. Kind of mirrors the Justice League that I think we'll see in the upcoming movie. I think that's the group we'll see. Batman, Superman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman. Not sure about Green Lantern. He's one that I haven't, I'm not sure if he's in it or not, but he would be cool in it. They had one iteration of Green Lantern try to come out and it was a big bomb. But that's because the plot sucked and it wasn't very good. Anyway. But now they got Ryan Reynolds doing something worthy with Deadpool. He kicks ass as Deadpool, so they'll leave him alone as Deadpool, I'm sure. Get somebody else to do Green Lantern if they're going to do Green Lantern at all. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I like it. And I'm sure I'll be having others to unbox in the future. 1/10 scale PVC plastic. Looks really sweet. Magnetic feet, so it sticks to the magnetic base. And, yeah. 5 or 6 of them are available as part of the Justice League, and then others like Green Arrow, who I don't think is part of the Justice League, is available in this series, the 1/10 scale. They have a 1/7 scale, which are 10 inches high, but for me, this is the perfect height. It doesn't overwhelm. On my shelf, I actually have it right below my television, and all the ones I order will be able to fit underneath there. I'll get the Justice League, probably, maybe Green Arrow if I can find it for a decent price. But yeah, that's Batman. First of the ones I got, the one I wanted the most, actually. I saw these traveling at the Barnes & Noble I was at and really liked it, and so I picked it up. All right, so we're going to be doing a hangout here in a little bit with Sam, Paul, Trey Passer, Gary G from Gary G Reviews, and Jez Hampton. And maybe, who knows who else will show up. Maybe they'll come up with 4 other people. And we'll see. These hangouts sometimes don't always happen. Somebody doesn't make it, somebody needs a time changed, you have trouble get connected, who knows if it'll really happen. If not, it'll just be a video of this. But let's see if it'll actually link up with another one. I may do that, or I may just keep them separate. We'll see. Anyway, so that should be today. Today is Sunday, April, what? What are we at? It's already like the 3rd, April 3rd, I think it is. Star Wars comes out, The Force Awakens comes out this coming week, which kind of be cool. Anyways, guys, that's my my look. I really like them. I like the fact that he's got a little bit of a sheen to him. It just makes him stand on the shelf better, I think. And I look forward to adding to the collection. See what else, other ones I pick up. I will be probably entitling the future ones Kotobukiya figure or Justice League figure arrives or something, and I'll show each one as I get them, and probably show how they look on the shelf next to my buddy Bruce here. All right, guys, stay tuned later on this afternoon or late morning for the Batman v Superman chat, which this may or may not be a part of. All right, take care, guys.